sure you join us then. Hello and welcome back to a classic circuit, familiar to fans the world over. This is Monza. You can hear the cars ready to go. Certainly the fans are ready for some action. We're all set. So let's get this Formula 2 race underway. Monza's emphasis on long, fast straights typically rewards a low drag setup, but teams using that could face some problems in these conditions. Watch out for Parabolica, possibly this track's most demanding corner. We may see cars struggling for grip there. As we're now moments away from the off, let's take a look at the grid order in which they'll start today's race. It's Trident in pole position then, and it's Liam Lawson alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Pourchaire, Sato, Frederick Vesti, and Vips. Williams, Drugovic, Deruvalo, Marcus Armstrong, Calderon, Novalak, Ayumu Awasa, Logan Sargent, Doohan, Hughes, Boschon, Dennis Hauger, Fittipaldi, Cordial, Caldwell, and Roy Nissany completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. I'm joined by a man who's had many a wet race, Davide Valsecchi. Just how challenging will these conditions be out there on track?
Delighted to be here, Alex. Even in this weather, nothing will be easy for them. We may have standing water, which means visibility will be a worry. They just need to stay clear of the white lines and curbs. That can cause you a real problem when it's so slippery. Okay, as you know, this is the team. We've been handed a 3-second penalty for obvious corner cutting.
behind. Okay, the gap behind is 8.8 seconds. They're on a fresh set of wets. Time last lap was a 1 minute 50.6. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Gap to your teammate behind is 21.6 seconds. First position, front of the pack. Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
A great win then for the Trident team today. And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, rain can always be counted to add a bit of a chaos into the race, and they really took advantage of that today to secure this win. I mean, conditions like this can always make it a bit of a lottery, but ultimately, they kept the car on the track and they pointing the right way. Not everyone can do that. And that's what got them the win today.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be Trident picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for coming out on top in that amazing race. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. A strong race then for our championship leader that's extended their advantage at the top of the standings. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day? And now a look at the team standings. Trident move further ahead at the top of the standings. That's it for today's race. From Davide and I, it's goodbye, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.